in glory again. It's act in the morning. I'll keep pushing, even when it's solid. Gunning for titles, I'll make my stand. Claiming glory or getting sacked in the morning.
Well, welcome back to Norway. Excuse the slight huskiness in my voice. I've basically pretty much not long gone up, to be honest. It's 6:15 in the morning, and I haven't got rid of the overnight husk. Not that you really wanted to know that. But anyway, what you do want to know is why you're here. Why you're here is Champions League. We have got 2 games. It's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a double episode, but they're not going to be the usual length of highlights for each game because, honestly, we're not that bothered about the Champions League. But I thought you might like to see the Milan and Chelsea games. Plus, I do have to catch you up on what's going on with the transfers. Lars Christer Gregor has gone. That, I think, you were aware of. Okay. Claudio Sandoval. Didn't realise he'd gone. He's a young player, but I thought he was still going to be here. But apparently not. And Evan Burstad, who you'll have seen occasionally, probably. He was a backup centre-back that we managed to get 650,000 for, so I'm quite happy with that. I mean, he's decent, but he's not great, which is why he was a backup. Now, coming in, we have for £30,500 Junior Samba, who is going to be playing. Now, what are we training him? He's going to be one of our forwards. We changed the tactic a little bit, and now the forward is going to be a false 9. We're going to have 2 inside forwards bombing into the box. I've got an attacking midfielder in there. We're going to try and go attacking because we didn't put people away enough last season. The 4 goalless draws, any goal in any one of which would have won us the title, are still burning in my brain at the moment as costly. So, yeah. We have signed Junior Samba, who can do that role. 13 passing, 15 vision, 14 technique, good flair. I mean, the boy can play the false 9 role. Now, joining him up front is Marcus Cote Johannesson. So, and again, you can see, now he can finish, but is also decent at the passing, the technique, the decisions. So, yeah, he's got everything we want from a false 9, but also with the ability to finish. So, if the false 9's not working out with him on the pitch, maybe we can mix things up, we can do something about it. Diego Tapia, we needed a ball-winning midfielder because Schmetz is still out on loan. Grong has gone to Feyenoord, I think it was. He's officially theirs now. So we have signed this young Argentinian lad to be our ball-winning midfielder. If I do that, we can have a look at him as ball-winning midfielder. And we can play him as a defensive ball-winning midfielder because he's not going to go bombing up the pitch. Now, stealing from our rivals, Rosenborg, for 3.5 million, going up to 4.6, Marcus Sjösson. But you can kind of see why I've done it. I mean, he is good. He is very good. And only 18 and going to get better. Could improve a lot, and he's already a leading elite Syrian player. Also coming in at the back, we've got a couple of right backs. Ove Andre Bjornbach, who has got a little bit upset because I didn't put him in the full squad. Because obviously we've still got Otterson. Nordkvella has dropped down to the B team and has not kicked up a fuss at all. This fella, 2 minutes in the door, getting annoyed about it. Starting at right back will be Jonas Jakobsen. We're going to wing backs. I mean, physically, yeah, he can't jump. We can see that. Can we see his height? Yes. I mean, he's 5'4", which could be fun. However, physically everything else, I mean, stamina, pace, balance, agility, acceleration, great natural fitness, fantastic decision maker, really good tackling, work rate. I mean, he's really everything you want except that lack of height, basically. We've also made quite a few staff signings because I decided that I'd put my technical director in charge of hiring and firing my staff. Now, fortunately, he didn't seem to touch the scouts section because we've got a good scouting team and they needed them. And as you can see here, a yellow bar basically means we've got the best in the league. Like that. Now, as you can see, he has now, with a few replacements, got the best coaching staff in the league. But he's done it in a very weird way because he has only really been bringing in people as assistant manager. I've got 3. I've now got 3 assistant managers. It's very odd. But, you know, it doesn't really affect my day-to-day, so I suppose I'm fine with it. Anyway, that's not what you're here for. You're here for the football, and this is the football. So, away Milan. This is our first choice lineup as it stands. Now, I say as it stands because there is one possible significant change in that lineup, and that is up front. Now, as you will remember, Rune Varlan decided he was going to consider his options. I have been obviously playing him, praising him as much as I can, trying to get him to, you know, sort of actually even look at signing a contract, which he still refuses to. He's still considering his options. The fact that signing again for us is an option, and one that he probably should look at, doesn't seem to have occurred to him. Now, obviously, as you can see, they have played league games, we have not, but we have been playing friendly, so we are not completely devoid of match sharpness. So hopefully we won't get... I mean, yeah, the last performance... I think our last performance was a 23-0 win against some completely terrible side. So if we continue that, I'll be most impressed. Yeah, here you can see the formation 4-2-3-1 now, and let's go and what's this? No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, anyway, so we haven't been able to talk Volan round, and then I got a bid in for him, and he was like, oh, I'm going to be very upset if you don't accept the bid. It was too low, so I rejected it, knowing that he would come to me and I would be able to get him to set his own price. He set that price at 3.2 million. Nobody's interested in paying that. And the last time I offered him out was, I think, for 2.5, I think, currently. And I'm going to keep on offering him out until I can get someone to bite. And then because I know there's a lot of people interested, hopefully I can get a bit of bidding war, get the money up a bit, and we will get rid, because we've already got his replacement hopefully locked in. We've certainly had a bid accepted and come to a contract agreement. Right, hang on. I need to just change this to just key highlights. That's all you're going to be getting from these games because, like I say, not overly bothered. Yeah, so we have a Serbian lad, Djukanovic, who is due to be joining us. 2.3 million. And oh, that was bad. How did he have so much space? Right, let's throw out some encouragement. I mean, 4 minutes, boys. Really? I mean, where does he suddenly? I mean, look at him. He's just drifted off. There's a mothers' meeting going on in the middle. Oh, dear oh me. Yeah. So, and I think, to be honest, he's probably better than Rune Volan. I mean, he's a little bit older, but not that much. And at least he's going to be tied down to a contract and wants to be here. So, and yeah, I mean he's got some fantastic attributes. Oh, hello, Bjorn back. Little lobbed effort. Okay, well we're one down, but we're holding our own. Hendricks gets it along. Gronstadt. Yeah, you see, oh, this is what I fear Southampton are going to be doing. Trying to play out the back and just giving it away. You've got to have a plan B, Russell. You've got to have a plan B, and you probably should switch to it as soon as you get into the Premier League. Against teams you expect to be bottom half, maybe you can use your plan A. Keep that still. But Newcastle away? No, we are going to get slaughtered if we if we keep trying to do what we were doing last season. Anyway, you'll probably see that several days after the Newcastle game, and it may well be that I've been completely wrong. But right, I'm going to have to demand more of you boys because we are letting them actually now take charge of the game. And yes, I know they should take charge of it. I'm not stupid. I know Milan are supposed to be much better than us. But putting up some sort of fight would not go amiss. A little bit too much of that, unfortunately. Getting in a good challenge and the ball just goes straight back to them. I don't actually know where the highlight was there. I'll be honest with you, game. I'm not sure. Oh, that's just too easy again. Oh my word. Did nobody consider that the players actually, I'm sorry, there's 3 of them. I know we need a wall, but there's 3 of them. And not one of you is actually bothering doing anything about any of them. Oh my lord. Oh, that's just naivety gone mad, isn't it? Right, I'm going to berate you for that. Oh, dear, dear, dear me. This is where we're being made to look like the quality of side we actually are. That's just so poor. So poor. Dear oh me. Oh, Runa. Putting yourself in the shop window, I see. Have you touched the ball yet? Oh, every single time it's just coming this way, isn't it? Right, well, we want it back. Now. Oh, for heaven's sake. I mean, it's a good job he can't finish, because it was a beautiful pass to set him up. Absolute mug. Stop doing that. You are getting told at half-time you have not been anywhere near good enough. Not even close to the standards I expect. I know they're good, but passing the ball to them and leaving them completely unmarked for both goals... Sad to say, boys, it's not helpful. Just a thought. Maybe we should do something more. Be better. Don't be sorry. Be better. Right, I'm going to thrash my arm. What? I'm sorry, you're doing well. No, they're not. What was that? I sometimes wonder what games they're watching. I think he's probably watching Arsenal beating Celtic at the moment. Oh, we're doing well, lads. Like, by the way, we're this team on this pitch. You know, the one that's being really bad and being outplayed completely. That one. Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're watching the Arsenal game and thinking, oh, we're quite good. Dear oh me. Right. Demand more again. And don't try and tell me it's the tactic. It's not the tactic. It's not the tactic at all. You're just being absolutely useless. Right, Bjorn back. What on earth have you provided? Absolutely nothing. You've got yourself books and you're playing like an absolute arse. Right, yeah. Looks like I am using tag in that position then. Right, get out there. provide something. Right, Junior Samba, you can go on. Oh, good. Sursa. I'm so glad you've played like an absolute lump of lard. Good. Glad we're spending the money on you. Good grief. Right. Okay. There we go. That's got the worst criminals off the pitch. Oh, we're just letting them completely dominate us now. I mean, admittedly, they haven't created anything worth a highlight so far in this second half, but they don't need to, do they? They're cruising at 2-0. They're quite comfortable. They're happy. Berate because we're doing absolutely nothing. Go attacking because we may as well go down 6-0 as 2-0. What's the point? Well, what a thrilling second half this has been. We'll have to take Korsgaard, who's one of the only players who actually has managed to do anything in this game. We'll have to take him off. Except I can't because don't have a left-sided player to come on. So sorry, Korsgaard, you're just gonna have to die. We'll bury you wherever you fall. A small part of the San Siro that will be forever Norway. Demand more. Wow, we had a shot. It missed the target, but we had a shot. Well, I mean, let's face it. 2-0, I'd probably have taken that at kick-off, to be perfectly honest. Where are we in the league table? Yeah, I mean, that's basically us signed, sealed and delivered, isn't it? We have to win and hope that Juventus and Celtic both lose. Well, at least Celtic lose. And the teams in between us don't manage a win at all between them. Or probably a draw for some of them. So I think we are basically out of the Champions League. Did yourselves proud? We were terrible. We were absolutely awful. And each individual one of you who was bad is going to be told how bad you were. Because I don't care if it was Milan. That is such a bad performance. And you managed to be bad even from the bench. I'm furious with your performance. Look stressed. Well, to paraphrase what I said earlier, don't be stressed, be better. Okay, welcome back for the last Champions League game of, well, technically last season. Now, Vikland is in to start today. Can't remember exactly why he was absent last time. May have been suspended, may have been injured, not sure. Should have been playing. And our new signing, Dusan Djukanovic, who I will show you here. Look at all these. Look at these lovely blue numbers. He is a beast. He is 21 years old. He is going to get a lot better. Well, actually, it says close to full potential, but I mean, he is a star elite Syrian player. Now we have bids in for Runa Volan. It's been a very frustrating thing. We've got bids in for 800,000, which is nowhere near what he values himself at. And honestly, I don't know why he's rated so lowly. I mean, he is clearly a good striker. And it's causing us a problem because he is homegrown at club, and if we sell, well, when we sell him, he will no longer be filling that role for us. Right, we'll make you number 40, I think. And I am going to have to basically bring in a 16-year-old into the squad, and we are hoping to secure a lad, Braga Tobiasson, I think, who is Norwegian. He's 26. He'll come into the central midfield, which means Bessaggio can go, which then eases our foreign player limit, because having been well under that for the last 2 years, now all of a sudden I'm facing the prospect of potentially having 10 of them. So sick and tired of getting bad results. We had one defeat. You're an idiot. Right, go and cause some surprises, and let me scatter some faith amongst you. Right, I mean, one defeat is like sick of bad results. I mean, it's literally the only competitive game we've played technically this season, because our season has literally just rolled around in the last 2 weeks. So our competitive results this season, no, they haven't been great. But, you know, it was away to the team several points clear at the top of Serie A. I think we can probably be excused. I mean, I still can't believe that our only win, probably, from this entire escapade is going to have been against Manchester City. Where are City? Second. So it's probably also their only defeat, I would imagine. Yeah, 6 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. What they've currently got. Okay, throw out a bit of encouragement. I mean, I'll take a draw. I mean, a draw against Chelsea would be a good result. We won't get one. I'm pretty sure we'll find a way of not winning this, or not even drawing it, but oh good, Vikland's been booked. That'll help. I mean, no one's really doing anything at all at the moment, are they? Which is kind of what happened in the Man City game. No one was really doing much. I mean, technically, it's still there for us if we could grab a couple of goals. I mean, I can't see that we're going to, because, you know, we're just, neither side has done anything. This has been a fun first half. It's one of those first halves that's just slipped by and no one's noticed. The time has really, really rocketed by, because literally nothing has happened. There have been 2 shots. Oh good, that's what we needed. That is really what we needed, an injury. That'll really make things better. Sandvik, my centre-back, is out for 3 to 4 months. So that's nice. Hey, we saw some players there. Players exist. There are players on that pitch. Chelsea have had a second shot. It was worse than the first one. And... oh, hello. Oh, it's swung in, and Grossu has put Vålerenga ahead. It's the only thing that's happened in the entire first half. And I don't know what their goalkeeper was doing, but I'm glad he did it. Well, we are a goal away, potentially. Oh Lord, do I really want to go through? I'm not sure I do. Right, I'm happy with the passing, apparently. I don't trust my assistant, to be perfectly honest. Ooh, Chelsea have now dropped down out of the top 8. So they're going to end up in the playoff round if this result holds. And we are still 1 goal away from potentially knocking Juventus out. I don't know how the tiebreaker would work. Is that Gio Reyna? I presume it probably is. Reece James, I would imagine. Who deflected that in? That's just annoying, isn't it? Score your own goals, Chelsea. Don't get us to deflect them in. Because there's no way this went straight in, surely. Because it was nowhere near going where it ended up. No, apparently Elborg deflected that in because he hasn't got hands that work anymore. You mug. Absolute mug, Elborg. Right, well, Vikland's not playing very well, so Korsgaard, on you go. And Bala also not playing well, but we haven't really got anyone who can replace you. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll bung Endresen out there, who doesn't know the position, has never played it as far as I'm aware for us at all, but he's going out there. No, too early to do another shout. Well, I think that's basically... I mean, we're not going to get 2 more goals now, are we? The dream pretty much has died. They've taken control of the game. I'm going to demand more because, you know, I set high standards. Djukanovic playing like an arse. Good-o. Glad to see you using all those attributes you've got to the best of your ability. Oh, don't go and lose to them. They've done precious little. They really shouldn't be beating us. Yeah, there we go. Oh, good. Mudryk. Why are all these people still here? This is the problem with this game. It gets good players out, a big team like Chelsea. They never move. They never go anywhere. I mean, this Chelsea side looks remarkably familiar, does it not? Caicedo is still there. I mean, Enzo is still there. Mudryk is still there. Reece James is still there. It's 10 years down the line here, game. One of them would have gone. Right, we'll demand more. I mean, Chelsea have dominated the second half. Only 2 shots they've had on target have both gone in. And we're going to finish 31st, are we? 31st. Well, Man City, you should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be utterly ashamed that you actually got beaten by us. I mean... Honestly, these last 2 results, I'm tempted to just walk at this point. And it's not because we've lost to... I'm expecting to lose to these teams, but we're just so far adrift. And we haven't even done anything. I mean, that's pathetic. Pathetic. I'm really not happy. Again. So, we crash out with a whimper when it looked briefly like we might actually give it a go and try and qualify. Well, that doesn't look like the most impressive start to a season ever, does it? But given the opposition, the results weren't too bad. Performances weren't good, but then, you know, we're going to get outplayed by the likes of them. We've got a little bit of a squad problem, because Rune Varlan, if and when he goes, is a homegrown at club player, and I need 4 of them, and he would only leave me with 3 that I really want in the first team. And also we will have 10 overseas players, so I need to get rid of 1. So I think Bessaggio will probably be the one to go if we just head to the squad. Okay, so yeah, so we got what? Elborg, Jakobsen, Hendricks, Grossu, Umbala, Vikland, Djukanovic. Diouf, I think, counts as Norwegian. Bessaggio, Samba, and Tapia. So yeah, I've got 10. Bessaggio, I think, is going to be the one to go because we have got Braga Tobiasen, who is basically every bit Bessaggio's equal, really, but he's also Norwegian and he's going to be cheaper. So we will be looking to sell Bessaggio, and yeah, hopefully nothing else happens to the squad. I think I am going to have to bung someone from the second team into to cope with the homegrown at club thing. So don't know who that's going to be, but anyway. It's all good fun and a situation I've presented myself. Unfortunately, the vast majority of people my scouts find are not Norwegian, and especially the vast majority of the good ones are not Norwegian. Sadly, the good Norwegians are abroad and we can't afford to bring them back. So, hey ho. Anyway, we will continue through the pre-season. We've got some friendlies in there that were suggested, so we went with them. And we've got some to arrange in March that I will do so that we are match sharp for away Mould on the opening day of the season, which will be the next game you will see, and it will be back to the normal length highlights. So, thank you very much for joining me. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you for opening day. Bye bye for now.